Hi, so this is just a little video, very quick. Anyone who suffers with a bit of a hip clunk sometimes, I am one of those people. So it's not brilliantly understood, and there are sort of different sorts of clunks we can get, but generally it's considered to be a bit of an imbalance of the muscles around the hip. You get a sort of tightness, and then as you move through whatever movement it is you're doing, you kind of get a catch point, and then the soft tissue kind of pings. Because of the imbalance, you can't quite get that nice smooth balance movement all the way through. But yeah, so not brilliantly understood. So there are a few things to try. Sometimes you can improve the clunk just by focusing more on the activity through those deeper tummy muscles. So assuming that hasn't worked for you, one thing that often does is to use a little bit of TheraBand. So commonly, coming into single tabletop and then going for your single leg stretch is one that gets people. Sometimes from double tabletop as well, but sometimes you'll find that you get it in the single tabletop, but not the double. Maybe one theory being that in double you've got a more global system working for you to maintain that stability, whereas when you've got 1 foot down, you might need to have sort of more conscious effort. But if you've got your clunk, usually if you pop a band around 1 foot, anchor those elbows to the floor, and if it's a single leg stretch where you get the clunk, you should find that by working against the resistance of the band, it eliminates the clunk. Now, it may still not totally get rid of that, so you might need to focus really hard on drawing those little bony hip points in towards each other as you breathe out and lengthen that leg away. You can have a play around with the position of your pelvis. Obviously neutral is where we'd like to be, but just see if coming into a little bit of anterior or posterior tilt makes any difference. Some people find that if you pop your Franklin balls side by side underneath the back of the pelvis, that just helps to change what's going on. So if you find that you get your clunk when we're doing stuff with the Franklin balls underneath, then obviously try the band to see if that helps. Some people find the Franklin balls help, some people find it changes it, all sorts of variations. If you get your clunk when you do your scissors, that's absolutely fine. You can still keep that pressure into the band as you come up and down. And exactly the same if you find it when you go from double tabletop as well. And what hopefully you would find is that if you do enough of this work with the band, eventually you eliminate the clunk completely. I would say I only get it on my left side, which is my sort of tighter hip. I definitely don't get it as frequently as I used to. I still couldn't quite tell you exactly why I get it sometimes still, but usually doing some release work, doing the band work, helps to sort that out. I hope that's helpful. If it still doesn't work, let me know and we can maybe have a look at things. Alrighty, take care, bye.